Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Thomas Brush and I make indie games for a living. So today we're gonna have a good, just relaxing, chill time, listening to jazz. And we're actually gonna work on some interiors in Father. So let's go ahead and open up Unity and get started. All right, well, let's see here. What can we do? Well, what I'm gonna do is actually jump into Discord. So let me actually open up Discord really quick. Discord is basically where I'm going to be communicating with a lot of the team members for Father. So let me go ahead and open that up really quick. All right. And so we're gonna take a look at Felipe's, let's see here. Felipe sent me some, he's the illustrator, or the 3D modeler. And so we're gonna go ahead and open up his environment art, and we're gonna bring it inside of Unity here. All right, ooh, we've got a, oh wow, all right, we've got, sweet, we've got a foyer today. I'm gonna download that really quick, and I'm gonna save that in the assets folder. Here we go. All right, give me just a sec, guys. And I apologize, I'm still recovering from that nasty cold I had last week. All right. Let's see here. All right. So we're gonna put it in our asset dump folder. Put it in the interiors. And this is gonna be the foyer. So I'm gonna create a new folder called foyer. I know you can't see my screen. Give me just a sec here. All right. All right, so that what I wanna do is actually save out this scene and let's see here. Let's hit play just to double check something here. I wanna make sure everything looks good. Oh, wow. Got a massive shadow of a monster over here. I made a big monster over the weekend and he sort of stands up here. I was wondering what that shadow was. Boy, that's horrifying. Okay, so everything seems to be running pretty great. So what I'm gonna do is actually apply all of these prefabs. And what I mean by apply is get all the prefabs saved so I can actually bring them into another scene, an interior scene. And basically the prefabs are gonna work in both scenes. I'm gonna check on the chat really quick, make sure everybody's happy today. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Minnie. Cyber. Gordon, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, Gordon. It's always good to see you. All right. Okay, so this FPS controller here, I need to apply, I need to go ahead and apply all to that. And this is actually a prefab variant of an FPS controller from a game kit. The game manager, we're actually going to create a variant of that as well. So let's drag that into Father as well. That's prefab variant here. Okay, so we've got game manager, FPS controller. These are all two things that I'm going to have in my new scene. What else am I going to put in my new scene? Well, the reverb zone, I'm actually going to create a prefab out of that as well. I want to put that in a new scene. Okay, and it's going to be a little bit different though. It's going to be like an interior as opposed to an exterior reverb zone, obviously. And the directional light, I'm going to move that up to the top here. I'm moving everything that we're going to need for the new scene to the top here. Okay. Let's see here. Title trigger. I know that is a prefab we're going to be using as well. Let's go ahead and hit apply all to that. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just saving out all of my prefabs here, guys, so that they can be identical in both scenes is basically what I'm doing. All right. By the way, guys, if you haven't downloaded my free 2D game kit, feel free to download that below. It's totally free. There's no gimmicks. I used this game kit to make a game for PewDiePie in 14 days. And also, feel free to check out my free webinar below. Basically, it's just going to teach you everything that I've learned in securing six figures. There are 3 secrets to securing 6 figures that I've learned. And you can do this with just a demo. So feel free to click below and you can check that out and watch that anytime. It's totally free. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So that looks good. So all of these items here we're going to be using in the new scene. Everything else, I don't think we're going to be using. We might be using a profile. There it is. This profile is just all of the color grading. So I'm actually going to drag that up here. We're going to use that as well. Technically, we could probably actually put that inside of the game manager. Or no. No, that's going to be a separate prefab, but we're going to click apply all here. So this world profile, let's go ahead and hit play and make sure everything looks good. Cool. So all of these things we really need here, all the way down to here, we need in every single scene, okay? Some of them are unique to individual scenes. Some of them are going to, be actually, what's the word? Hanging out in every scene, basically. And they don't really destroy. So they're set to do not destroy. All right. Let's see here. Anything else? We're going to delete that old camera here. We don't need that. Okay, we're good. So that's level 1. What we're going to do is go ahead and create a new scene. So what I'm going to do is file save as, and I'm going to just save this scene in the scenes folder. And this is going to be called level 2. Okay. All right. So I could go ahead and delete all of this stuff here, honestly. Delete that. Good. So let's hit play, see what happens. All right, so I just fall, which is totally fine. And we're going to go ahead and bring in the interior, okay? So do you remember we saved out that interior design from Felipe? And again, follow Felipe below. He is the 3D artist for Father, at least the 3D artist for a lot of the art in Father, the guns and the interiors, all of that stuff. All right, guys, so we have an asset dump here. We're gonna go to our interiors. There we go. Go to our rooms folder, and we have the foyer here. All right, so let's just drag it in. Awesome. Okay. Well, this already looks pretty sweet. Already looks really great. Felipe is just really, really talented. He's given us that old school look, which is great. I think what I want to do, though, is make sure that there are no shadows being cast from anything in this foyer. Okay, so let's double check something here. I want to make sure that every single object associated with this room, yep, all of them are turned off. Okay, all of the shadows are turned off. Let's open up all the groups here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So I'm probably going to request Felipe to merge all this together, except for the doors. Everything else, I do want him to merge everything together. But for now, this is totally fine. I think we can... yeah, for now, this is fine. We can get everything set up. At least the mood and the atmosphere. So this is the carpet, and then this is the tile right here. So what I'm going to do is actually add a mesh collider to this, and then a mesh collider to this. Yeah, there we go. And I will talk to Felipe on Discord in just a second and check and see what's going on with the... I really would like everything to be one 3D object, so it's not, you know, little pieces here and there. So, but I mean, it's cool because you can move things around. I love that. but I don't know if it's as efficient as I would like it to be. And also this is a bit, what's the word? Okay, we've got 3 textures here. All right, so that's fine. Okay. And I'm not sure if the textures were included in the file that he sent me. So I may need to request those. Yeah, it looks like we don't have the textures. I'm gonna request that from him really quick. Could I get the textures for the foyer? And also, could you merge the objects together into one mesh? Minus doors, etc. So we'll see if he can do that for us. Let's see if there's other rooms as well. This looks great, honestly. Let's go ahead and this, obviously, you know, we've got no textures here, although I do wonder why I'm seeing some textures here. Let's take a look. Oh, it's using room 1. That's interesting. Oh, okay. That's because it's being pulled from another file that he sent me. All right, so let's go ahead and just walk around inside this room for now. I may want to, I'm certain that I want to get a different model here, but this is great. This is great. So let's go ahead and put our character controller inside of this room and test it out. Is he there? Let's see. Where is my actual controller? He's right there. Good. All right. And I think interiors are actually probably something I'm probably more excited about than exteriors, because it's just going to feel so different than what we've been working with for the past month, which is just exteriors. Sweet. All right. So obviously we can make this bigger. Awesome. This is going to look so good. Obviously we want to turn off shadow casting for the walls. And also we're going to throw in some furniture here and obviously the textures as well. So let's go ahead and make this room a little bit bigger. I think what I want to do is, instead of, let's see here, making the room itself bigger, let's see here. We're going to go to the model itself, and I think we can change the scale factor to like 1.5. Did it apply? Yep, there we go. And bring that FPS controller up a little bit. Okay, so basically the door is our point of reference here. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, it looks pretty good. Very beautiful. And this is a blend file, so if we wanted to, we could definitely edit it. But it's looking really, really good. Really, really good. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the other rooms that Felipe sent us. Let's see here. All right. Oh, looks like Felipe did send the textures. It's in a different folder, so I'm going to download that folder really quick. Oh, yes, there we go. Okay, we've got all these different textures. So we're going to download this folder. We're going to bring it inside of the rooms folder. All right. And I'm just going to call this, it's going to be a textures folder, and we're going to save it out. Currently, it's a zip folder. You'll see it appear here in Unity in just a second. There we go. All right. Okay, sweet. So there it is. I'm going to open that up in Finder. And it's still downloading. Whoa, it's taking forever. We'll wait for that to download. Let's go ahead and download the bathroom as well. So I'm going to download that file. We're going to put that in a new folder called bathroom. Save that out. That's crazy. The textures are taking forever to download. I don't know why. But the bathroom, I think the bathroom just downloaded. Cool. All right, so let's place the bathroom through one of these doors here. So I think that through this door is going to be fine. We could put a little bathroom. So I'm going to disable those really quick. So there's our foyer. And then let's go ahead and go to the bathroom. Let's see here. There we go. And I'm just going to, in my head, I'm going to say 1.5 is the scale factor for all interiors. So I'm going to hit apply for every single blend file that I download from Felipe. They're all going to be 1.5. All right, so here's the bathroom. And Felipe and I have talked about this for a long time, basically figuring out how to get everything to snap together. Because I really want to reuse these rooms as much as possible. So it's going to be interesting getting everything to look right. Let's see here. And snapping it all together. Okay. So we're inside of this interior here. This isn't going to be perfect, but we're just going to disable those doors really quick. And now we're going to try and match up the doors there. There we go. Awesome. That looks great. Okay, perfect. Do you guys see how we're doing that? We're just matching up these two doors here. And this is not going to look perfect here. Yeah, but it's not that bad. Could probably shift over the X just a little bit. Let's do 77. Whoops, no. 79. There we go. And then bring it up. The Y position, I believe we should be able to match the Y positions by just setting the bathroom to 0. There we go. Felipe did a great job. Let's give a round of applause to Felipe for doing incredible 3D work. This just looks great. And let's go ahead and add a collider to the floors. Excuse me. And then hit play. All right, let's go take a look at the bathroom. So it's funny. Felipe and I, we were talking last week, and basically I told him, I said, I want this to be like Hogwarts. So he actually used the bathroom from, I think it's Chamber of Secrets, when there's a troll in the bathroom. So the bathroom from Harry Potter is what he referenced for this, and it looks great. The size is really good. We could probably go a little bit bigger, although, let's see here. No, I think we're good, honestly. Wow, it feels great. It feels really, really good. We haven't done any mesh colliders yet, arrows. So we're not doing any mesh colliders for all this stuff. I'm gonna wait for Felipe to clean up the models and combine a lot of the meshes. All we're doing right now is the floors, and this is really just a test. All right. Okay, cool. The texture's downloaded. So I'm going to go ahead and unzip these. And this is actually not going to be too difficult here. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the bathroom first. And I believe we can extract the materials. We're going to extract them into just the root, just like this. There we go. Interior texture 1, interior texture 2. I do wonder, let's see here, if we extract the foyer as well, what are those materials? Actually, we should probably extract those into the actual folder. So I'm going to drag those in really quick. So this is going to be in the bathroom. Good. And then I'm going to extract these materials, and these are going to be in the foyer. There we go. All right. So let's see here. Room 1 and room 2 and room 3. It's kind of difficult to know what that means. I believe that's the foyer. That's the bathroom. No, that's the foyer. All right. So this is the foyer, which is room 3. What's this? It's hard to know. We're going to have to just test it out. So So that looks like it's wrong, the wrong texture. See, this is the weird thing about Unity and Blender, is it kind of gets confused. It doesn't know, you know, which textures are which. So I'm just gonna drag them in until we get the right ones. I think that's good. Let's see here really quick. I'm gonna delete this room here. This is an old folder and it's driving me nuts. And we're just gonna drag them in there, test it out. All right. So let's go to interior texture 1. Good, that looks good. Interior texture 2. I'm assuming that's the windows? Nope. How about? Nope. What is that? Texture 1. What? How about texture 3? What? There we go. Okay, so far so good, guys. And then interior texture 3, we're just gonna test it out. We're gonna keep testing them out, drag them in there. I think you could just, yeah, okay, it's all the same texture. The floors, let's see here. I believe those are good, although, let's see here. The floors, I think they actually are supposed to be tile, from what I can gather. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see here. Should they be tile? Ooh, those are the walls. Okay, I'm gonna call these walls. This one is gonna be, yeah, floors and pillars, just to give me some clarity here. And then that's floors 2. Floors and pillars 2, I think. All right. So all of those, let's see here. Yes. Okay, good. Just testing some stuff out really quick. All right. So I think that's correct. Let's see if we can create some pixelation. And by the way, you know, the lighting's not even on yet. So I think for the directional light, really quick, I'm actually going to turn off shadows for now. No shadows. There we go. And let's see here. Okay, that looks a lot better. I'm going to turn that off for now. What I want to do is I want to make this look really pixelated and old school, right? So you guys know this if you've been hanging out. The way that I do this is I go to max size here. I set it to 128 for all of the textures. And then I'm going to do point no filter. I'm going to hit apply. Okay, we're going to crank it up just a little bit, maybe 512. Maybe a little lower, honestly. I know that that sounds a little crazy, but let's just try it out. Let's hit play and see how this looks. Oh, it's looking great. Way to go, Felipe. Oh, man. And then we put some lighting. Man, it's going to look pretty. Okay. Let's see here. And then we're also going to go to the bathroom and get those textures set up. Looks beautiful. And I'm going to message him really quick. Okay, sorry, I was messaging Felipe because I realized I shouldn't really request him to merge anything just yet. Today is really just testing out the interiors. So this looks just great. I love it. So you can see there's clipping and stuff. That's just because the meshes aren't merged together yet. So this is really just me testing it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and place some lanterns and stuff like that. We could do lamp posts if we really wanted to. So something like this, let's see here. We could put a lamp post in here. What is going on? There, this is the right one. Okay. And you could put them like right here. And I know that's kind of weird, but whatever. And what I think I might do is decrease the directional light significantly, so it's pretty dark in here. Then we could probably put a lamppost over here as well. So what I'm doing right now is just, again, just testing out to make sure that Felipe is on the right track, and he is. So this is great. And also, I'm probably going to put together a trailer soon, so it might be great to, you know, might be good to see, have some interior stuff in the trailer. Okay, so I'm noticing something here. If we go to this texture here, it's actually a little too low res, so I'm going to pop it up to 512. You can barely even see it on these pillars here. So let's go to 512. Good. Okay, maybe even bigger. Ah. But now we're getting stuff like that. So let's go back to 512. There we go. It's fine. We can also add in some normal maps as well. Let's turn off the directional light, or at least turn it down significantly. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it looks a lot better. Okay, cool. Very, very moody, very gloomy. The windows, I'm probably going to make those see-through. Maybe you could see some trees out there, but for now, this looks good. I like the carpet. Nice, nice. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, so if you guys see any clipping or anything, that's just because we haven't merged anything together yet. All right, let's go ahead and add some wall torches really quick. And this is just the benefit of having, you know, the prefabs, guys, made already. So in this case, we have some torches made, and I believe it's right here. Yep, there we go. So we can move that one over to about right here. Yeah. We could probably put it on the pillar if we really wanted to. I'm a big fan of getting your prefabs made, getting everything made so that you can use it over and over and over again. That's like, well, that's just standard game dev for you. And I didn't used to do that. You know, everything used to be unique and from scratch, and that's not a good idea. All right, let's see. There we go. Save it out. Okay. Let's hit play and take a look. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to turn on the sound for the game. Let's see here. Let's see through that. Interesting. I need to fix that. I'm gonna turn on the sound really quick. So that means I'm gonna turn off the jazz music we're listening to. Really, honestly, I didn't expect the sound to sound this good. Let's add a little bit more reverb, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my reverb zone, and right now we're just getting the mood down. You guys know me, I love getting the mood down. So I think what we could probably do is, let's see here. Let's bring in, turn off maximize play. Maximize on play here. Okay, can you guys hear that okay? I might need to turn it up for you. Good, okay. And obviously the carpet's gonna have its own sound. And we'll need to set that up. But let's go ahead and increase the reverb. So I believe we can bring the room up. Yep. Oh, it feels great. Obviously, that's insane, you know. So let's bring it down a little bit. Keep going. And I think I kind of want to make the room bigger. What do you guys think? That feels great right there. Yeah, I think I want to make the room a little bit bigger. Yeah, let's do it. All right, let's do it. So let's make sure we copy these component values before we exit play mode. Paste them back in. There we go. I'm going to call this audio reverb zone interior. And we're actually going to save this as its own prefab variant because, hey, we might use this a lot, you know? So let's go ahead and drag it on over. There we go. Prefab variant. Awesome. Let's see here. I'm going to go and fix that ceiling really quick. For some reason it's... Let's see. Yeah, I wonder why. You can kind of see... See through there. It's okay. Well, I'll talk to Felipe about that. Overall, this looks really great. He's done a really good job. The next thing I wanted to do was normal maps. We're going to do some normal maps. So let's see here. Let's see here. The way we're going to do normal maps is I'm actually going to create them in Photoshop. And we're just going to use what we've got here. And by the way, well, no, I was gonna say maybe we want to change this to a toon shader, but the toon shader, the default one that Unity has, does not have normal maps. So let's go ahead and just use the standard diffuse shader. Let's go to our assets here, or our textures, and this one here. Let's see. These are all PSD files, which is great. That's what we need. All right. Okay, so I'm going to actually just go to 3D here. I'm going to generate a normal map. And it's just going to generate a normal map out of all these textures. There we go. Pretty intense normal map. I'm going to save that as the normal. Actually, I feel like it needs to be... This one feels wrong. So we need to invert that one. Yeah. Okay, so a few of these, this one, and then this one need to be inverted from what I can gather. So we're gonna paste those, and then we're gonna do a normal map for that one first, and we're gonna click invert. Thank you, Isaac Smith, by the way, for the super chat. Yep, that looks a lot better. Isaac says, with all the experience you gained over making games, do you say you can make your own version of something like Dark Deception? I have never played Dark Deception in my life. I'm sorry. All right. And then we're going to do a normal map, but thank you for your support. Okay. We're going to go ahead and invert this, or not invert that. So it looks like it's, let's see here. Maybe I should. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, yeah. I was wrong. That's the right one. Okay, whatever. Let's merge all this together here. And I'm going to save this as the normal. There we go. And obviously, we want to do the same for the rest of them. So this one, we're going to just create a normal map as well. Same thing. Hopefully, it looks good. Yep, I mean, everything looks good. This one might be wrong, but I don't think so. All right, let's save it out. This is called, we're going to call this normal. All right, and then one more, right? Jump back into Unity here. It is this one here. And, ooh, you want to know something, guys? With something as complicated as this, you know, where you've got all these different textures, I think what I might want to do is create a pixelated look inside of Photoshop first, as opposed to compress them in Unity. Because some of these textures are beautiful and ornate, like the carpet, and it's getting compressed down at the rate at which the wood is as well. Well, the wood might look good compressed down, but the texture loses all of its, or the carpet loses all of its texture. So I might do a custom compression in Unity. I think that's what I want to do actually. But for now, let's go ahead and merge these layers. And we're going to go ahead and create a normal map out of this as well. Okay, file, save as. Normal. And then we could just go ahead and drag these in. All right. So let's go to our, let's see here. Foyer, we've got floors and pillars here. So I'm going to go ahead and drag in this normal map, which is right here. Put it in the normal map. Oh, we're already there. We're already getting there. Look at that. Now, obviously, we're going to compress these down, but you guys can see the normal maps were definitely needed to make things really pop here. Okay, there's floors and pillars. Okay, this is the red one here. Drag that one. Ooh, now the carpet looks a little bit more 3D. I like it. And then the walls here, let's see. Same thing, drag to about here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so watch this. I'm going to hit play and show you guys what we got here. It just added so much. So what I'm going to do is to make it look old school is I'm going to compress down all of the normal maps. Okay, we're going to compress those down, maybe not as intensely as what we did with the textures. Oh, maybe a little bit more actually. Let's see here. I'm not seeing the desired effect. Good. Good. Let's see here. I might need to make a few changes to the actual textures themselves. But for now, this looks great. Yeah. So some things are super pixelated and other things aren't. And I'm not sure if I like that. Like that, I mean, it's ridiculously pixelated. So I need to think this through. Let's go ahead and try something out here, guys. Let's go back to being super high res. So, I mean, not super high res, but like 1024 is fine. Maybe a little bit bigger for the textures themselves. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside of Unity, or I'm sorry, Photoshop, and pixelate things down sort of per texture. What's going on here? Is that the normal map? I think that's the normal map. We're going to do the same with the normal map. Let's go bring those back up to pretty big. Hit apply. Okay. So I actually really like how detailed everything looks, okay? But I want it to be pixelated. So I like that level of detail, but I want it to look crunchy and pixelated. So how do we accomplish that? This is going to be interesting. Let's start with this one here, okay? Well, there's a few, there's like certain levels of detail, okay? So, or certain sizes. So the wood and the brick, these, I can say these are one category, okay? So these are going to be called the floors. And then let's go ahead and copy over, these are going to be the flourishes, right? So we're going to copy all these flourishes over. I love what Felipe's done here. This is great. These are flourishes. And these might have a different level pixelation, okay? And then also, yeah, doors are going to have their own level of pixelation. And I think these are, yeah, these here are all going to be the same level of pixelation. I actually think this window set and this door here, and let's just throw this in as well. Those are going to all have their own level of pixelation. And these windows are fine as well. So actually, you know, we're going to have windows. I'm just going to type it in here. Windows, flourishes, and then floors and walls. Okay? We can delete this base layer here, which is just black. It doesn't even really matter. Whatever. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to save these out. And what I'm going to do is for the floors and walls, we're going to do a level of pixelation that we really like. Well, I want to make sure they're a smart object first because I might want to change this level of pixelation later, especially if I want to release like a, what do you say? Like a, let's say I wanted to do an HD DLC or something. So I want to save these and keep them for later. So we're going to do mosaic in the pixelate filter. And we're just going to make these look a little bit more crunchy. There we go. Something like that. Okay. We're going to duplicate this and bring it down to the flourishes by holding Alt, I believe. Should work. Huh. Make this a smart object and then try again. There we go. Wait, no. What? Should work. There we go. Oh, okay. So that is our flourishes. Those actually look pretty crunchy. I like those a lot. Those look pretty good. We could probably decrease the amount of pixelation, so maybe something like that, you know? Now the doors, so hopefully you guys can understand why I'm doing this. The doors are a lot smaller, actually, than the flourishes. So for the doors, we're gonna just copy this over, hold on. Why isn't it working? Oh, gotta make it a smart object. For the doors and windows, now you can see it's a little too pixely, right? Because you're gonna see those doors up close. So maybe bring it down to about 7. Yep. Hey, what's that? For some reason let's see here. Yeah, okay. I think it's fine actually. All right, save that out. Go back into Unity here and take a look. Looks super smooth for some reason. I don't know why. Why do they look smooth? Hold on. They shouldn't. They really shouldn't. I think it might be the normal maps. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the normal maps first. So I believe the walls here, we're going to remove the normal map. And we'll add the normal map later. So let's double check. Everything looks. All right, good. So everything's really crunchy now. I like that. Okay. Now the floors, it's a separate texture. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Okay, very good. Looks good. That, I believe, has its own normal map or something. Oh, it's actually 3D. Is it really? I didn't realize that. Is it really? Okay. Cool. Now let's do that with the other textures as well. So this one right here, we're going to actually, that's the bathroom. So yes, this right here. Okay. So for this one, I'm going to merge everything down. Merge all those layers together. And I'm actually going to, let's see here. The carpet is probably the only thing that I really am worried about. Although this right here, yeah. This one I want to make sure it's not too pixely because this is actually pretty big in the actual scene. So I'm going to copy that really quick, paste it, and then I'm going to go to mosaic. Yeah, that looks good. Now let's take a look at these here. And the carpet as well. Copy that over, paste it. And we're going to do a mosaic for that. Pixelate mosaic, but not too crazy. Okay, good. And then just at the bottom here, let's see, double check something. No, I mean, it looks pretty good actually. So let's save that out. Go back into Unity and take a look. Okay. Yeah, okay. So the thing is now the normal maps, we need to do the same thing. So what we're going to do with the normal maps is actually just copy over all the changes we just made. So that one and this one, let's close out these normal maps here for a sec. So this one here, all I'm going to do is merge these together. And now I'm going to create a normal map from all of that. Let's see here. All right, good. Although I don't know. I don't know if that's actually going to work. Yeah, it's like now it's creating like these high-res pixelated look. So I don't like that. let's go back to our game view here. And let's see if we can fix this. Okay, so we've got this one here. We're gonna actually see what happens when we go low quality again. Okay, that looks like crap. I think that's fine, actually. It's a little high res right there. Let's go down one. That looks kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Let's see here. Okay. Now what about this one? Can we go down to 512? What about this one? 512. Hit apply. Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. I really, really like that. Let's take a look. Feels super old school. I really like it. Got some weird lighting, flickering issues there. That's fine. We'll fix that another day, right? So this looks great. I want to go ahead and see if I can throw in a chandelier hanging like right down here. So let's go ahead and download a chandelier. Let's see, fix the normal maps here. Okay, cool. Yeah, it looks like we need to fix those normal maps. Yeah, what we could have done, you were right, is create the normal map first and then do the pixelation. That's actually what we should have done. But everything looks great. So, I mean, it looks great. I'm not too worried. I kind of want to invert these though. I feel like those are wrong. But I'm not too worried right now. Let's think here. Yeah, let's do a cool chandelier. Let's go to the asset store. And how do you spell chandelier? Chandelier. I don't know. I have no idea. Hey, I spelled it right on my first try. All right, I'll bring this over for you guys so you can see it. By the way, guys, if you haven't downloaded my 2D game kit, or, well, actually, if you haven't downloaded my 2D game kit, feel free to download it below. It's totally free, no gimmicks. You just enter your email, and then I'll send it to your email, and I'll also sell you some, send you some free goodies as well. In addition to that, we've got this pretty sweet chandelier here. It's a little too complicated for this retro game. So let's see if there's anything free. You guys know I like free. I kind of want to create a crappy chandelier with like just planes, like quads. That might be really cool. These are kind of cool. That's a lot of chandeliers. They're too high poly though. And if you haven't, for those of you who are curious how you can make 6 figures a year, doing what I do, I actually have a free webinar below. It's not gimmicky. It's a lot of good content. So feel free to watch that webinar below whenever you like. It's totally free. It is not gimmicky. I'm going to teach you how I went full time with just a demo and how you can potentially do the same. Ooh, fantasy props interior packs. Let's see if we could type in low poly interiors. What do we got? Low poly dungeon. Ooh. No. That's kind of like stylized, and we're looking for that retro Half-Life feel. How about just type in interior furniture? Interior pack? Because I want it to be kind of crappy. I don't want it to be super awesome. Super high fidelity. You know what I mean? Kind of want it to look like late 90s. So nothing special here, honestly. Nothing special. Let's type in free. Let's see what's free here. The free stuff usually looks like crap, which is what I want. I want it to look crappy. Hey, we got some cool furniture and chairs and stuff. I like that. It's got a low poly look to it. It's kind of cool. You guys want to download that? It's too stylized. I mean, whatever. Let's download it and see what it looks like. Add to my assets. Accept. Open in Unity. We're going to put this in our asset dump folder once it loads. I'm thirsty. I'm out of water. Add to my assets. All right, let's open it in Unity. Come on, package manager, you've got this. All right, let's download it. And this is the benefit, guys. I'm sort of showing you my tricks of the trade here. One of the benefits of doing it this way is, well, or doing a low fidelity game, like an old school game, is you can just compress down the textures and everything looks like it works. So the art style works is what I'm saying. Let's import this. Okay, did it import? Let's double check. Furniture, there it is. We're gonna put that in our assets dump. And if you guys remember, you know I like to create prefab variants out of things. Okay, so first off, I could tell you right now the models need to be much bigger, my goodness. So let's go ahead and stay in play mode here, but we're gonna go to the actual mesh here. There are all of our meshes. And let's see what we wanna make the scale factor set to. How about 1.5? Let's hit apply. Probably needs to be a little bit bigger. Could do 2. Let's try 2. Oh, that's a big boy couch. Okay, it's a little too big for me. So let's go ahead and set it to 1.7. Hit apply. Is that a little too big still? I don't mind it. I think it looks pretty good. All right, so obviously it doesn't match, right, guys? So what we do is we actually go to the material itself. And we're doing this, oh yeah, what was I doing? 1.7, okay. We're gonna set all of the meshes to 1.7. Hit apply, and then what we're gonna do is also go to the textures, and we're gonna like send all those, what am I trying to say? Compress all those textures down. Okay, so let's compress all of these textures down. Look how much work we're saving, guys, by just downloading a free asset. We're gonna do 128, and then we're gonna do point no filter. Hit apply. And hopefully, it's gonna look really crunchy and crappy, but that's part of the charm, right? Let's see here. Okay, so the shininess definitely makes it look like it doesn't fit in. Super, yeah, the quality is a little too low. Let's do 256. And I kind of want them to cast shadows as well, so we need to take a look at that. All right. Okay, let's take a look. That looks a lot better. Okay, now let's just use the Toon shader. And I want them to cast shadows as well. I'm curious why they wouldn't, though. By default, it's set to, yeah. Huh. Yeah, for some reason it's not casting the shadows. I think it's just because the directional light doesn't send shadows. Anyway, let's turn off the, let's just set it to the Toon shader. So we're gonna set the material to Toon shader. Nope. There it is, Toon. There we go, lit. Take a look. All right, good. Looks a lot better now. And what I mean is it looks a lot worse, but it fits in, which is obviously, you know, the goal. We could probably change the color a little bit. Good, okay. So the color is fine for now. What I want to do is I want to go to all of our materials. Where are our materials? And I want to set them all to Toon. So you guys see how I'm doing this in batch? And what that means is now when I go to the prefabs, no matter what I drag in, it's going to look old school. That's freaking huge. Why? I don't like this. I definitely don't like it when what in the world? Something's happening. Hold on. I don't like when the... What? Now it's tiny. I have no idea what's going on. Hold on, I think it's because I'm in play mode maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try and drag everything in. Look at this. That closet's tiny. What's happening? Well, but what about this? Hold on. So if I select this, this is what you get with free stuff, guys. I have no idea. Let's double check something here. That's set to 1.7. They're all set to 1.7. So what's going on? What if I made them all 25? That's so weird. Obviously the couch is gonna blow up in scale. Let's see here. Look at that. Whoa! Okay, we've definitely got some bugs here. Look at that closet. It's tiny. What? It's so tiny. But it looks great. I love how crunchy that looks. So I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. Very strange. Convert units. Maybe let's turn that off. I don't know. You'd expect it to have like a... Yeah, I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is you'd expect it to work. Okay, so it looks like the only things... Yeah, the only thing that needs to not be... Yeah. What am I trying to say? The only thing that's massive are these seats. Anything that's... Well, that one's not, but this one is. That's so weird. So those two are huge. That's huge. Does anybody know what's going on here? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So these here, these need to be set to 1.7, all right? I don't know why, but they do. Everything else needs to be set to like 100. That's so weird. I'm fine with it, I guess, because we're gonna be creating prefabs out of them. Okay, so we really need to keep going up. Man, that's what you get for getting free stuff. Whatever. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Take these and we're gonna do, how about 250? Okay, hit apply. There we go, we're getting there. Yeah, all are small except the couch. I know, it's weird. Ooh, I just love how crunchy that looks. And obviously, guys, we can add normal maps as well. Maybe, now that I'm thinking about it, it's Toonlit, and I like how it looks. So we might not do normal maps. That's kind of cool looking. I like that. How just boring and drab it looks. Oh, good. It's already got a mesh collider. Okay. Sweet. So that's pretty cool looking. That looks cool. It's got a collider on it as well. Position this over maybe right there. Okay, we've got some cool furniture here. What's this? All right, so it's just a bunch of chairs. Maybe a yeah, you could put a table over here. I like it, honestly. The closet itself, I think we could do. Hold on one sec. Yeah, the closet, that could be a little bit bigger. So we're gonna do 300. Hit it, apply. And let's go to the small closet here. There we go. And we could put that over here. So yeah, we could just position stuff around. You know, nothing crazy. But you'll notice that things are really coming to life just by adding in these prefabs here. And I think to increase the mood here, we could probably decrease the vibrance of all of these torches. You know, if it was darker, it might look cooler. So if we go to the actual torch wall variant here and decrease that point light, yeah. Could look a lot creepier for sure. But I'm not going to worry about that. All right. Trying to think what to do here. It's not as exciting as I was wanting. And I think it's just because it's just not dark enough. Like if I let's see here. If I went to my lamp posts, and I do teach a lot, guys. I teach, if you want to make an indie game, figure out how to do it cheaply but look pretty at the same time. So if I turn off the torches and it's just super dark like that, it kind of accomplishes the goal. Let's see if we go to our lamp post and decrease the intensity or the range. There we go. Increase the intensity but decrease the range. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Good. And then the wall torch as well. So yeah, we don't want that much of a range. So we're gonna scale down the range significantly. So it's just highlighting just little bits of the wall. There we go. Let's hit apply. Yeah. Okay, good. Oh, and hey, you know, don't ever underestimate a ton of fog. So I'm gonna increase the rate of the fog. Okay, obviously those are a little too vibrant. Yeah, those are too vibrant. Yeah, it looks a lot creepier now. And we'll make these lights flicker, and I'll show you how we're gonna do that in a second. Yes, that's great. Simon is thinking very smartly. We're gonna have flicker. If we just have flickering lights, it's gonna add a ton of mood and ambience to this. And then obviously plenty of fog. You want it to feel. You see this in a lot of Resident Evil games as well. You want it to feel like there's just dust coating everything. So let's go to the lamppost here, and all we're gonna do is just set that. Obviously, guys, an intensity of 7.1 is gonna look ridiculous when you're up close. So 1 is fine, and then we're gonna increase the range just a little bit. That looks good. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a place you definitely don't want to find yourself alone. This is great. Really, really good. Let's turn on the music and the ambience. Now, here's a cool thing about the ambience, guys. I'm going to just take the ambience from Neversong because I'm lazy. And, hey, it's my game, right? So I'm going to take the ambience from Neversong and from the Asylum. Has anybody played Neversong? And by the way, you can download the game using the link below. So I'm going to take the ambience from that. We're going to use that for now. So we're gonna go to effects, and then I believe we have an ambience folder all the way up here. Yep, there it is. Let's see here. Ambience. It's called Black Fork. Do I have that? Let's see. Nope. Ambience indoor. Nope. Just adding all of this stuff, guys. Nope. Where is it? I think I'm in the wrong folder. Let's see if we can find the right one. Yeah, I think I was in a very old one. Let's go to sounds, effects. Ah, yes, here we go. I should have it. Where is it? It's really beautiful. Mansion ambience. I kind of like that. Here we go. There we go. This is what we wanted. We're going to copy that and we're going to bring it into the sound folder, okay? Now, here's the thing, guys. This is why I'm really excited about creating a low resolution game, an old school game. You can really, like I said, you can get away with a lot of cheating. And people, they just don't know, and who cares, right? So you can actually just use old sounds that you've used from old games. I probably won't even change this, to be honest. Let's see here. There it is. And I'm gonna just set this to, the reason I say we can reuse sounds and no one's gonna know is because we can actually override the sample rate and then just knock it down to 22,000 hertz. Okay, there's that. And then let's use a song. Now, this is not what we're gonna do. We're not gonna cheat here. Let's go to level 1. What I mean is, what am I trying to say? Let's see here. Let's bring in that music and ambience. So you'll see here we have music and then we have ambience. These should be prefabs. So I'm gonna go ahead and create prefabs out of this. Let's double check something here though. Am I in the right scene? I am. Okay. Sorry, I'm rambling. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to use songs from Castlevania 64 for now, or Resident Evil, and just to get an idea of how I want things to feel, and then I'm going to write my own stuff later. So let's go ahead and drag ambience into the prefabs, and then also music into the prefabs. Copy both of those. Those are two separate prefabs. They really shouldn't be, but whatever. I don't want to do this. Okay, I'm going to delete the music one. Yeah. And that's just me being lazy. Let's delete the music one completely, because the truth is that the music prefab and the ambience prefabs are the same. They're just sound loops, okay? So I'm going to take this ambience one. I'm going to select the prefab, and I'm going to call this rename. And we're going to go to guys, I'm gonna hop right back, okay? Right back. I got a phone call. So I'm gonna hop right back.